Hey guys, Willie and Murfitt here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the future. So, the Clio. I spent a lot of time recently fixing the suspension and getting things sorted. But it's time pretty much to say goodbye because, well, although it's fixed, it's still not great. It's a bit clunky in comparison to the Insignia. So we're going to be keeping the Insignia and we're going to be selling on this, which then creates an opening for another car here. And Amber's really keen on a more modern, more futuristic vehicle. Since the installation of, I don't know if you can see them up there, but we've got solar panels now on the roof. So since the installation of the solar panels, she feels like it's a good idea to now make the leap across and get an electric vehicle. I'm still a bit uneasy about this. I feel like it's a bit of an unknown. Considering a lot of the stuff I do on this channel are, I guess, mechanically focused, and I've got the old classic cars and I work for a classic car restoration company. It's kind of, I don't know, I'm scared of the unknown, I guess. I think it's going to be okay. In theory, we could have a vehicle that's tax-free because it's electric, and it's going to be free to run because we have solar power that we can charge the battery and use that. Currently, I've been using the Clio, Amber's been using the Insignia, and she's been doing 4 miles round trips. She's got 2 miles to work, 2 miles home, and in that 4-mile trip, it only takes about a week, 2 weeks maybe, for the DPF warning to come up on the Insignia, which then you've got to drive it for a period of time. Since I've been using the Insignia, it's been much better. So we swapped cars to see how it go, see how Amber gets on with this car as well. So the Clio is going to be for sale. If anyone's interested in the Clio, it had new suspension on it. It's got, I put a fresh MOT on it as well. And it's a pretty good car, 1.5 diesel. It's got a 5-star NCAT rating. It's really, really good on fuel. It's pretty cheap to run. It's £20, maybe £30 a year tax. Yeah, it's the bodywork has seen better days maybe, but it's a nice car, ideal for someone that's looking for a small, cheap, reliable car that's not going to break the bank. So I'll do a separate video on that car in the coming days or weeks. I need to wash it as well. But today we are going to collect Amber's new car.
What?
Do you know what's happening today?
Yeah.
What's happening?
Happy day.
Happy day? Amber,
Yeah,
you happy?
yeah,
Are you excited?
very.
I've just told everyone what's happening today,
Yeah.
and
I bet they're excited for you, getting an electric car and all that.
excited for me. I think they're excited for you. I'm
Daddy,
I'm apprehensive.
Where are we going?
We're going to learn lots of new things today.
You've got to embrace it.
We're going to learn about range anxiety,
Where are we?
you know, the cost of living, electrocution.
Hang on. Why do you want an apron on? She's got to wear an apron. Sorry.
Come on, you nutters.
Is the door locked?
I don't think the door's closed.
Let's go and get this car then. Oh yeah, we probably should close that door.
Come on, let's go get your new car. Doing it. Yeah. Can I get in this side?
She like steering wheel on this.
Yeah.
She won't use it. Yeah, that's the thing. He's like.
Righto. Come on then, let's get home. Hello family. How we doing?
We're just having a picnic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you haven't driven the car yet, Anne, but you're happy with it? Yeah.
I'll drive it at home.
So we've just stopped here at Labita's Tyres, and a car is there. things with this car is we managed to get a little bit of money off because the tyres were less than ideal. But other than that, the car is pretty much bob on. So I've been messing around with the buttons and settings and bits and pieces on the way here. Just gonna have a little bit of lunch in this grassy area right next to a main road. and they can hopefully do the tyres soon, and then we can get going so Amber can test drive the car.
Sledging!
You want to go sledging? Clem wants to go sledging. Not entirely sure. This is the weather for sledging today.
I'm a sledge! I'm a sledge!
You're a ledge. So basically, I'm still unsure about electric cars. Amber's convinced by them. She's test driven a Renault Zoe and we bought a Nissan Leaf. We picked it up about an hour ago.
Yeah.
And then we went to Lidl's, but we got into tyres fitted, or Aldi's, Lidl's, Aldi. Amber's not driven the car yet, but check this out. Amber,
Yeah?
you happy with the car? Would you change it for anything else?
No, I've just bought it.
Do you love it?
Yeah, I love it.
Have you driven it yet?
Not yet.
No.
What's time?
How do you know you love it?
Because it looks nice. It's a nice colour.
It's a nice colour. 4 new tyres. What really bugs me about tyre places is leaving all the glue on the tyres. That's really annoying. I'm gonna have to wash the car now when I get home. Yeah, it's quite a nice shape. Let's close this. It's not too big. It's probably very similar size to the Astra. Significantly bigger than a Renault Zoe, that's for sure. Quite like it. Inside's pretty futuristic in comparison to, well, anything else we've got. We've got a little screen. Let's foot on the brake. Now the engine's running. The motor's running.
Teletubbies doesn't work, babe.
We've got a screen that you can see. All those are features: lane assist, parking controls, cruise control, regenerative braking, heated steering. That's gonna be a good one. You'll enjoy that one. But yeah, it's nice in it. Really light steering wheel and something. So let's get home, and then we can have a better look at it.
And then I can test it.
And then you can test drive. Right, we are home. So I've driven it now a fair few miles. Got the grips with bits and pieces of it. I quite like it actually. Don't tell Amber though. It's a nice comfy ride. It's got lots of modern features and stuff on it, and it's a nice sort of handling vehicle, and it looks quite nice. Absolutely love the colour. Don't know how well it's going to come out on the camera, but it's like a real metallic-y red, very similar to like a Mazda red, like a candy apple or something like that. But it's yeah, it's a nice looking car. I quite like they've got lots of blue features on it. So you've got little blue bits in the front grille there, and then you come around the side. You've got blue for your zero emission, and you go around the back, and you've got a blue lip across the back bumper, and then you get your blue zero emissions there. It's not, you know, a lot of electric cars I think are quite futuristic and actually quite ugly looking. This, I quite like the shape of it. It's a nice shape. The paint finish on it is actually awful, but apparently this is the way most modern cars are. So I guess I'm quite picky with regards to bits and pieces, but you can see an awful lot of orange peel from factory, which I wouldn't be particularly happy with that if I'd have, you know, if I was giving this car to a customer and such like. But that's just me. Let's get inside and have a look. So inside, that blue theme sort of continues. We've got blue on the Speedo, There's blue on the shift thing. It's not quite a knob, is it? It's a shift doodah. There's blue stitching on the steering wheel. There's blue stitching on the dash. We've gone for I think it's called the Teckna pack. So it's got a satellite navigation system, heated steering wheel, cruise control, adaptive lane control, parking assistance all round. It's got leather interior. The kid seats are in the back. Actually, they've got a fair amount of legroom too, which is good. It's got locking wheel nuts, alloy wheels, 17-inch alloy wheels. Just had a set of tyres fitted. That was £85 a tyre. We went for some Devantes, which aren't obviously the most expensive of tyres, but they are pretty nice. So starting her up, foot on the brake, press this big on button, and then we are on. In the back, so again, blue stitching, which is nice. We've even got heating on the seats, so it has rear heated seats, so I'm assuming these buttons are here for the back, which is quite nice. The kids aren't going to get the benefit of that until they're big enough. Little rear parking camera. So you've got a acoustic wave system, Bose. So what's great about this car, it comes with 3 different charging cables. So there's a 3-pin charging cable, so that can plug into the mains of your house, charge the car up. Ideal for our solar panels. It's I think 2.3 kilowatt cable, so it's going to take like a million hours to charge your battery, but it'd be cheap. I've got a pod point, which is a wall mounted unit, which I think is a 7 kilowatt system, so it's almost too powerful to run off our solar system, but I'm hoping we can maybe adapt this or work a way that we can use it accordingly. And then we've got the cable that goes from the car to a charging station port thing. We're going to put a rubber floor mat in the back, and then a cover that goes over the back here, because we're going to try and use this vehicle for the dogs, etc. There's no spare wheel under there. If it has one, it'll be underneath, which I'm guessing it's probably not going to. So the question is, am I converted to electric vehicles yet? Well, no. I've had the car like an hour, and yeah, it's nice. I do like it. I don't think it's going to be perfect for me at the moment. Maybe in the future when range improves and such like, and I can tow with it and have it as a bit more of a everyday vehicle, maybe so. I would like, if I was to go electric, personally I would go for an older looking vehicle, all classic car and a modern style electric engine. And I guess the last area on the car, under the bonnet, that's the motor, and I think it's got a battery charger in it. I don't really know enough about them to work out what's going on. It's got a separate battery for all of your internal electrics, i.e. your heating system, your wipers, your washers, your headlights, your electric power steering, electric air conditioning, and I think the battery itself is for well, everything else. But yeah, it's been exceptionally well maintained. That little front pod there does open. I think it's in here. That one, I think. So that flips up to allow access to your charging ports. I don't know which one's which. One's a plug and the other one's a plug. But I'm sure that's going to become apparent the longer we have the vehicle. Well, yeah, this is the first time you've been in the car. I've just cleaned all the spaff off the tyres. Look at that. I will admit, it is a very nice colour. I've no idea. I think you're a bit further back, to be honest.
I like that. Just go. It's so light.
Hang on. This is the face of someone that's really, really happy. P.
There's no... Oh,
P.
press it.
Yeah, that's parked. Handbrake's on.
Button.
Yeah, I see.
Oh, hang on, I want to put the windows up.
Ignition on then. Every time I've got to stop the car, I've gone to reach to the right to turn the key off. So this is the first and last time Amber will ever take a picture of this vehicle.
Oh, that's not true. It might just get in the background of one of my pictures one day.
Okay. And that's it, it's on. So quiet. Scary, scary quiet. Okay. Oh. And she's gone. I hope this is her. Yeah. Oh, she's got a big grin on her face. Look at that.
Hey,
So, what's the verdict?
I love it.
Yeah?
That lane assist isn't ideal on country lanes though, is it?
No.
It's like...
I don't have to turn it off.
I don't know how to turn it off. You'll have to try and figure it out.
Yeah. You happy, yeah?
It's crazy, yeah. Oh, I did, when I got to the tree, I did stamp on the non-existent clutch.
Yeah.
And then I panicked because I couldn't find it.
Well, I've had a look around with the vehicle quickly. I can't see you've curbed anything or scratched on the head just a minute. That's handy. But no, I'm glad you like it. I heard this like faint hum coming down the hill and I went and stood in the road and then thought, I actually hope this is you. Excellent. Right.
You know what? When I was parking that and I looked in the mirror, I thought I was literally about to crash into that fence. I'm miles away from it.
Yeah. Nice. Anyway, successful car purchase. Welcome to the world of EVs. So it's quite a bit later on now. Amber's really happy with this car. She went out for a drive earlier. She's super happy. We went out in the car as a family and Amber drove as well. She's once again really happy. So I'm just sat in the car now going through a couple of the things. So I've set up the sat nav, I've set up the radio stations. So we've got Amber's sort of favourites, and then we've got my bits and pieces and then a couple of ones for the kids. But I am pretty impressed with the way this car handles and drives, and I've switched up a couple of things. So every time you went over the lines, the steering wheel shook, so that's all gone. Heated steering wheel is amazing on this. Heated seats are really good as well. And I found if you put the eco mode on, you go down a hill, you take your foot off the accelerator, you've got this bar here under the blue. When you rev the car up and it will go through, it goes beyond that. When you let off, it goes below that, and as it goes below that, that's regenerative braking, I think it's called, which actually puts battery life back into the car, which is pretty impressive. So it's quite a big hill. I went out to get milk just now. Managed to put battery life back into the battery. So just gone through, really impressed with the lights as well. So they're almost instant, but they've got a setting, so if you put them on, they have an adaptive headlight. So a little thing in the middle comes up with the headlights and A, and when someone comes towards your lights on, it automatically dips them, automatically puts a mark on. I'm sure this isn't a modern feature, but it is something that I've never had before. I'm really impressed with that. So yeah, Amber set a phone up, so she's got the app on her phone. I think Nissan Connect, I think it's called. And then earlier today we set up the insurances, the tax, and the V5 as well. So yeah, tomorrow's another day. We get to use the car and see how we get on. But first day impressions, very happy. I've ordered some floor mats for this. So we've got replacement floor mats for the front. Putting in. I'm going to put in some rubber ones because going to the field with the horses and such like. Rubber's better. So rubber in the front, a tray boot liner in the back, and a protector to cover the back as well. So, so far, very happy with this. And this is very sleepy music. Kids Fun Junior. I think they'll like that. So far, very happy with this. So I'm going to leave this video here. This was supposed to set out to be a short and sweet. Collect the car. There's the car. Happy days. More videos to follow. But actually, it's kind of progressed into a bit more of an in-depth video about looking around the car, things we like, things we... there's nothing we don't like at the moment. But lots of things that we've liked. So I've just been out for the drive. Really happy with most things on this. There's a lot of things I still aren't too sure about, but they're going to come with time. And the longer we have the car, the more we get used to it, and the more we can hopefully enjoy it. So yeah, day one in the life with a EV. It's been quite good. So yes, thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed the content, more to come on this car, I assume, throughout its time with us. Please consider becoming a subscriber. Comment down below, hit that like button, and I will see you guys in the next one. Take it easy.